ദയവായില്ലേ? ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ. ഓക്കേ, നമുക്കിന്ന് പെസ് കളിക്കാം. ഡിവിഷൻ 4 ആണ്. ഡിവിഷൻ 4 ആണ് ഗൈസ്. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. എന്നിട്ട് ഇതാണ് കൂട്ടിയില്ല. ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. ഹലോ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. എന്നിട്ട് ഇതാണ് കൂട്ടിയില്ല. ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. ഹലോ. സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലടാ. ഹലോ ഹലോ. പതിരെ സൗണ്ടാ. ടീനി 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 ടീ. ടീനി 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 ടീ. ടീനി 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 ടീ. ടീനി 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 ടീ. ടു വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ്, ടു വാച്ചിങ്. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, സബ് അടിക്കുക ഗൈസ്. ചേർന്ന് നമുക്ക് വെച്ചേട്ടെ. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവാണ്. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ ലൈവാണ്. എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. ഹലോ സുസു. കേട്ടില്ല.
അതിനകത്തൊരു കീ എടുക്കാൻ മറക്കില്ല. ബേസ്മെന്റ് തുറക്കാൻ. ഞാൻ കൊറേ തപ്പി കിട്ടിയില്ല.
സൗണ്ട് ഭയങ്കര കുറവ്. പറഞ്ഞേ.
കീ കിട്ടിയില്ല. കീ അത് കിട്ടിയില്ല.
കിട്ടിയില്ലേ?
ഇല്ല. പിന്നെ വീഡിയോ മനസ്സിലായി. നല്ല സൂപ്പർ കളി.
പേടിച്ചൊരു ഇതായല്ലേ?
അത് ഓൻ തന്നെ മറ്റേ കസേര ഓടുന്നുണ്ട് കളിക്കുന്ന വീഡിയോ ഇട്ടൊന്നില്ലേ? അത് കുറച്ച് സീനാണ്. സൗണ്ട് എല്ലാം വെച്ച നല്ല സീനാ.
അതിന്റെ ലിങ്കും പിന്നെ ഞാൻ വേറെ വാട്സാപ്പിൽ ഇട്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? മറ്റേ
WW2K5 ഗെയിം പ്ലേ. അതിന്റെ വേണം. മറ്റേ ഇതിന്റെ ഞാൻ തരാം ഇപ്പം തന്നെ.
എടുത്തിട്ടോ, ഞാൻ ഓർഡർ ചെയ്തേക്കാം.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team, but Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And here's Son Heung-min. Raul, here's onto this. Now it's Bebeto. Adams calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta. Scholes. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Adams deals with that comfortably. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Scholes. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Played out to the left flank. It's a good run down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? Flamengo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. Cleared without complication. And that is out of play. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Koundé, De Jong has it in a wide position, and he lines up a cross. Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Watching guys, watching.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Flamengo finding their passes. Ruben Neves. Now it's Bebeto. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pickford gets it clear. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And this is Bebeto.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Raul. Well read, nice interception. Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ruben Neves. Nicely aimed pass. And the through ball. He has a look up. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Around this stadium. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Batistuta. White cuts it out. And this is Son Heung-min. A droll. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Son Heung-min! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Guys, yes.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are making a change now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that has been clubbed away. Plays it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it into space. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, nicely intercepted. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's well seen too. Driven forward. Now it's Haaland. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There will be a throw-in. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe.
Always onto this. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Good luck, guys.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...
സുസുക്കി പോയാ ഡെഫിനറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം കള്ള ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി ഡ്രോ ആയി. For watching guys, for watching എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കൂ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കേണ്ട ലൈവാണ്. എല്ലാവരും പെട്ടെന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവാണ് ഗൈസ്. ലൈക്ക് കരോ, ലൈക്ക് കരോ. For watching guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support is in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He can get that clear. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ruben Neves. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Now it's Bebeto. Looking for options for movement.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Marquinhos. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And this is Lewandowski. And he's cut it out. Ruben Neves. White cuts it out. Bebeto. Beckham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
First 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
മാറ്റാൻ സമയം കിട്ടില്ല.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
White gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Scholes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cleared without complication. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now the decent chance! Danger averted for now. And he's decided to go for it. Hernandez. Short changes him with that pass. Bebeto. He's had it taken off him. Sells with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Scholes. Stood up well to him there.
Foul.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, he's taken it. Scholes. Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Scholes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rijkaard clears. Scholes. Spread it left. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. That pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that
And a
really
quick
did fly
reminder
by.
today to
It's
please
one of
take
these
all
games
the
where
bins
everything
located
progresses
by
at
the
100 miles per
entrance
hour,
gates.
and
Thank
at the
you
end of
very
it,
much
this
for your
is what you
cooperation.
can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous...
யாருமே இல்லை. லைவ் பார்க்கறதுக்கு யாருமே இல்லை. For watching guys, for watching like അടിക്കൂ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കേണ്ട ലൈവാണ് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവാണ് guys. കരയോരത്ത് ചട്ടൻ മഴ ചോദിച്ചു കാത്തി കാത്തി സുസുക്കി എന്താ പഠിച്ചിരിക്കാം.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special.
And it's been given away. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Quality ball. Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gabriel. Serginho. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marquinhos gets it clear. Ruben Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Serginho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Could try cutting inside here. He's gone for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls, and that could set him on his way.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Out towards the flank. Neymar looking for options. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in.
For watching guys, for watching. Like guys.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shoots! Ooh. It's bounced back off the post. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Serginho. Oh, it's Van Basten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's been cut out, well played. Out to the left it goes. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Good shapes to shoot. He's been upright.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Rengola, ola, 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 penne nidano.
Substitution for Barcelona.
ऐसा like करो guys, like करो.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 3.
Great ball. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Big chance!
Oh,
nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Ruben Neves. He's having a shot! And he's straight offside.
Side.
Bebeto. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer.
Oh,
it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Van Basten. Bebeto, given the lift of his goal. That has been cut short. Cruyff shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free.
Decent attempt, just a little mistime.
It's like live on എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക guys.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവ് guys.
Van Basten.
Van Basten.
Just cruising. They are cruising.
ആറ് പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട് guys. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക guys. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്ന ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. ലൈക്ക് കരോ guys. ലൈക്ക് കരോ.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Scholes. Bebeto. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
അഞ്ചെണ്ണം കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ പുള്ളി പോയി guys. ലൈക്ക് അടി guys. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ ലൈക്ക് അടി guys. നെക്സ്റ്റ് എൻ്റെ കൂടെ വരുമോ കളിക്കാം? പിന്നെന്ത് ബ്രോ, ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്ത് ചോദ്യം? ഞാൻ കളിക്കാം. എനിക്ക് അതിന് മുമ്പ് ഈ സ്കോർ റൂം സെറ്റാക്കാണ്ട് ഞാൻ റൂം ഇടാം ബ്രോ. എത്ര മിനിറ്റ് വരണം? 6 മിനിറ്റ് ഇട്ടാ പോരെ? ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കാൻ കിട്ടാം. റൂം ഐ ഡി പറ. വെയിറ്റ് 6 മതി. ഓക്കെ സെറ്റ്. വെയിറ്റ് ആക്കണേ ഒരു 2 മിനിറ്റാ. ചേഞ്ച് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ എല്ലാവരും. ആറ് മതി എന്ന് പറയാനുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ സെറ്റ്. എനിക്ക് വല്ലത് കളിക്കാൻ എന്താ എടുക്കാം അതല്ല കളിക്കാൻ അറിയത്തില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചേ ഗൈസ്. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാണ്ട് ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവ് ആണ് ഗൈസ്. എടാ റൂം ഐ ഡി കാണാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്തിടണോ? ഞാൻ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്തിടണോ മുത്തേ? സാർ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല ഗൈസ്. ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് സപ്പോർട്ടാ ഗൈസ്. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാണ്ട് ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടി ഗൈസ്. ഒരു ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ ഇത്ര നേരം. ഒരു ലൈക്ക്. ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ തൂമഞ്ഞേ മായല്ലേ എത്രയെന്ന് 0-195 84 67 എടാ ശേ ഒരു മിനിറ്റാ 0-1995 84 67 എടാ ഇതാണ് റൂം ഐഡിയ മറ്റേതല്ലേ ആദ്യത്തെ അല്ലട്ടാ 7 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ് 7 വാച്ചിങ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടി സപ്പോർട്ട് ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാണ്ട് ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാണ്ട് ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക ലൈക്ക് കറോ ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് കറോ ഷനിൽ ഓക്കെ അളത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഞാൻ റെഡി കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് 6 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ് 6 വാച്ചിങ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടി ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കൂ സന്തോഷമായിട്ടിരിക്കൂ മായല്ലേ ആകാശം 6 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ് തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ചാനലിൽ സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചാനലിൽ എന്തായാലും സബ് ചെയ്യുക നെക്സ്റ്റ് വരാ എന്നാൽ ബ്രോ അല്ലേ വന്നത് വേറെ ആരാണ്ടാ വന്നേക്കണം അപ്പോൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് കളിക്കാം ഓക്കെ സെറ്റാക്കാം 10 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട് 10 വാച്ചിങ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക സപ്പോർട്ട് ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാണ്ട് ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക പിന്നെ സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്യുക ഗൈസ്
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is great defending, so alert. Just about within shooting range. And the ball's come loose here. Decent progress down the left. He is through here.
Neymar ഓട്ടം
And he's managed to get rid and reclaimed it in a trice. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Belletti tries to pass it through, and he plays one through. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Son Heung-min, spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. chance, surely!
Trolley.
Barcelona!
Barcelona.
He
Guys,
did
like
so well to
കടിക്കുന്നില്ല
hold
ആരും.
his run and stay on side,
Oh, yeah.
Peter. That was really clever.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's got... It's Neymar! Pass somewhat off target. Palmer.
Neymar.
Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Hazard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar!
He'd be disappointed with that.
And we hit half-time.
7 watching guys, 7 watching
Similar
guys,
along
like
nicely
like
so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
like കടിക്കുക.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
മെസ്സിനെ നീക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Hazard. Number
മെസ്സിനെ
14,
AMF ആക്കാം.
Beckham. Number 22, Ruben Neves. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field, number 9, Van Basten. Number 5,
Whistle
Mbappe.
goes, and we
Number
start the second
21,
half.
Messi. Number
Well, if you're
3,
ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Royce. Now it's Forlan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Forlan! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame
എല്ലാവരും
he
ലൈക്ക്
just
കടിക്കുക,
couldn't
ലൈക്ക്
finish it
കടിക്കൂ.
off.
ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് കടിച്ച് ലൈവ് ആണ്.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
തള്ളിയവൻ
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish?
ഗോളി.
It's in! They have grubbed themselves an equaliser.
കാണിക്കല്ലേ ഗോളി.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Forlan! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh no, this does not look good.
കറക്റ്റ്.
And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
എൻ്റെ ടീമൊക്കെ വെല്ലുകൊടുത്ത് നമ്മൾ കളിക്കുന്നു.
And we have our very first corner. Real chance!
ഏതാ ഷോട്ട് അവൻ്റെ?
Denied by an
Nice shot, nice shot.
instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
മൂന്ന്
more
ലൈക്ക്
than
എല്ലാവരും
that.
ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. 8 വാച്ചിങ്
Madrid
അവിടെ
have
3
their
ലൈക്ക്
second corner now.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവ് ആണ്. എടാ
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. It's Fuller! Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Neymar. It's played through for him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks.
Messi! It's a mighty effort! Beckenbauer with the clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he shoots! Loose ball. And again! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew.
Neymar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Neymar has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Very much into the last knockings. Bebeto! And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Neymar.
Oh.
And he's in on goal. And that was very necessary. Great ball and he's in charge for a shot. Smooth as it gets. 2 minutes and we're all square again. He has given that the lot. Bang! And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Neymar voted man of the match and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
നൈസല്ലടാ ഇത് ഞാൻ കിക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അപ്പോൾ പുതിയ റൂം പറഞ്ഞു അല്ലേ? പുതിയ റൂം എടാ ID வந்து 019 0199554 ഇതാണ് ID. പെട്ടെന്ന് വരിക. എടാ ഗെയിം നെയിം പറയണേ. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് ആരാണ് എന്താണെന്നൊന്നും മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. അതാണ് 10 വചം കണ്ട് മുത്തേ 10 വചം കണ്ട് എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചേ മുത്തേ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കേണ്ട ലൈവാണ്. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് വീട്ടിൽ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചത്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്ത് ലൈവാണ് ഗൈസ്. സബ് ചെയ്ത് ലൈവാണ് ഗൈസ്. ഓക്കെ പെട്ടെന്ന് വരികടാ. 9 വചം അതുപോലെ തന്നെ 5 ലൈക്ക് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച മാക്സിമം ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് ലൈവാണ് ഗൈസ്. മാക്സിമം ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക ഗൈസ്. ഒമ്പത് വച്ചിങ്ങനായിട്ട് ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല. 5 ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. 5 ലൈക്ക് ഇത്ര നേരമായിട്ട് 5 ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ ഗൈസ്. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാം മാക്സിമം ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് സപ്പോർട്ടാ ഗൈസ്. ബ്രോ കയറിയില്ല. കീബോർഡും വയറും എല്ലാം കൂടി ഇരുന്നിട്ട് തുമഞ്ഞേ മായല്ലേ ആകാശം. 7 വാച്ചിങ് 5 ലൈക്ക് ഗൈസ്. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കൂ ഗൈസ്, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കൂ. ബ്രോ വന്നിട്ടില്ല, പെട്ടെന്ന് കയറുക ബ്രോ. 8 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട്, 8 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട്, 8 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ്, 8 വാച്ചിങ്. 8 വാച്ചിങ് എന്ന് പറയണ്ടായിരുന്നു, അപ്പം തന്നെ കൂടി പോയി കളഞ്ഞു. എവിടെ ഈ ബ്രോ? എവിടെ ബ്രോ? ബ്രോ 1 മിനിറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ. എവിടെ സുസു? ഗോപു വന്ന്. എന്ത് ഗോപു ബ്രോ ഒന്ന് ഇറങ്ങും? ഇറങ്ങാനും പറ്റൂല്ലേ? ഓ ഇവൻ കേറിയടാ. നീ ഗെയിം എടുത്താ? അഞ്ച് വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ്, 5 വാച്ചിങ്. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ മറ്റേ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചടാ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടെന്ന് ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാകുമ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചടാ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ മടിയാണ്. എന്ത് ചെയ്യിപ്പത്? ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ മറ്റേ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചടാ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടെന്ന് ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാകുമ്പോഴൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് മറ്റേ ആടെ. ബ്രോ ഞാൻ കയറിയില്ല ബ്രോ. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ് ബ്രോ? അടുത്ത വേറൊരുത്തം വന്ന് കയറി ബ്രോ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ അപ്പോഴത്തേനും ഗെയിം എടുത്ത് ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കി നോക്ക്, അപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് കയറാൻ പറ്റും. എന്നിട്ട് ബ്രോ റൂം ഇട്ടിട്ട് എനിക്ക് പാസ്വേഡ് പറഞ്ഞായി. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ അതിലോട്ട് കയറി വരാം. അവൻ ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോയെന്നോണ്. വെയിറ്റൊക്കെ ഞാൻ രണ്ടില്ല. കയറി ഞാൻ റൂം ഇട്ടേക്കാം പെട്ടെന്ന് കയറിക്കോ. പെട്ടെന്ന് ഗെയിം എടുത്ത് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ഗെയിം എടുത്ത് വെച്ചെങ്കിൽ മാത്രം ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ റൂം ഇടാം. ബ്രോയ്ക്ക് ഇത്രയും ഡിലേ ആക്കല്ലേ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ റൂം ഇട്ട് വെക്കാം. ഇല്ല ബ്രോ അവൻ ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോയെന്നോണ്. പക്ഷേ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് എല്ലാവരും സബ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്തില്ല യൂണൈസ്. ബ്രോ ഗെയിം എടുത്ത് ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാനിപ്പോൾ റൂം ഇടും. ഗെയിം ഓപ്പൺ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഞാനിപ്പോൾ റൂം ഇടും. പത്ത് വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട്. 10 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ടാ. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കണം മുത്തേ. ഞാനിടാ റൂം. നെറ്റ് ചെറിയ സീനുണ്ട്. എന്നാൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് എടാ ആരോ പെട്ടെന്നാട്ടെ നീ ഇന്ന് റൂം ഇടനോട് പറയടാ മുത്തേ. 10 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ടാ. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചു മുത്തേ. 11 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ്. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടി ഗൈസ്. റൂം ഇട്ടിട്ട് നീ എന്നോട് പറയേ, ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ വരാം. എടാ ചാറ്റ് കാണുന്നവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിൽ ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ വരാം. ലൈവ് കാണുന്നവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ വരാൻ. ബ്രോ ഡിലേ വരുന്ന എന്ത് ഡിലേ ആണ് ബ്രോ ഇത്? പെട്ടെന്നാട്ടെ ഡിലേ ആക്കല്ലേ ബ്രോ. 7 വാച്ചിങ് ഗൈസ്, 7 വാച്ചിങ്. എടാ അതെ തന്നെ എല്ലാവരും സബ് അടിക്കടാ, എല്ലാവരും സബ് അടിക്ക്. ഇതെന്തോടാ ഡിലേ ആക്കല്ലേ ബ്രോ, ഫോണിൽ ചാർജും പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇറങ്ങി പോകാതാണ്. ഡിലേ വരില്ലേ മുത്തേ? റൂമിൽ എത്ര സമയമോ? മഞ്ഞേ മായല്ലേ. ഓക്കേ छोटा मुंबई ആണ്. ആറ് ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചു. ഒന്ന് ഉഷാറുടെ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ മൊത്തം എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ഉഷാറുടെ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി. ഉഷാറായിട്ടൊന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ എല്ലാവരും ഉഷാറായിട്ടൊന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചേ. ഞാൻ റെഡ് എടുക്കാം. ഇന്ത്യ വരമ്പോലഴകുള്ളോള്, ഇന്ദ്രധനുസിൽ പിറന്നവള്, ചിരിക്കും മണമുള്ളോള്, ജിന്നിയും കരിക്കുമ്പോള്, അഴകുള്ളോള്, ഇന്ദ്രധനുസിൽ പിറന്നവള്, ചിരിക്കും മണമുള്ളോള്.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got away. Deep cross. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Collar. Great chance. Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Collar. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Threads one in. Lovely ball there, real chance. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Now it's Beckham. Saliba. Beckham. Bebeto. And Bebeto! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Davis is there, and he can get that clear.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, this is Gnabry. And it's Maradona! Wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle. And Bebeto! It's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Maradona. That has been slung wide. He is through here. There's the euphoria, utopia, and they are convulsing. And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He won't be happy with that one. Gnabry. No, it's Forlan. Forlan. So much time. Real chance!
There will be 3 minutes
Camavinga.
at a time.
Amount of passing here, really easy on the eye. Koller driving forwards. Ruben Neves. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Beckham. Good check. Van Basten! Sticks it away. And they are right back within touch. And the first 45 minutes are up.
First half is up and things are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
Try ആണ് കിട്ടിയാ കിട്ടി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പോയി ഗൈസ് എവിടെ ലൈക്ക് എത്ര 6 ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ 6 ലൈക്ക് ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല അതാണ്
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have...
And Bebeto! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Looking to play him in. And this is Bale. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
On the field is number 8, Mbappe.
Terrific header. Looking for the run. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Van Basten. That is a crunching tackle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Camavinga. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Neymar! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ruben Neves shoots! Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Forlan. It's Forlan! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Can he finish? In for the pieces! And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He's gone for goal. And it's Forlan. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Look at the space there. And the shots! He scores! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two. Maradona! And he's there to clear it.
Four added
And
minutes
here's
has been
Camavinga.
indicated.
Skims one. He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Nicely intercepted. And that's it. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please put your
What are
hands
your thoughts on
together,
today's
everyone,
game then,
and give
Jim?
our boys a round of
Barcelona
applause for a
desperately
job
failing
well
to
done.
impose.
അവനൊരു മനസ്സും കിട്ടി എന്നെ തോപ്പിച്ചപ്പ. നമുക്കിതാണ് വിധി, ഇത് കളിക്കാൻ. ഞാൻ പഠിക്കടാ, കളിച്ച് പഠിക്കട്ടെ. ഗൈസ് എന്താണ് ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല ഗൈസ്? എന്താണ് ഗൈസ് ഇങ്ങനെ? 7 വോട്ടുണ്ട്, അപ്പാട് ലൈക്ക് ആരും അടിക്കുന്നില്ല. 6 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട്. ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല ഗൈസ്. കേരള വേഴ്സസ് എന്തൊരു ടീമാണ് ഇതൊക്കെ, എന്തൊരു ടീമാണ്.
താത്താന്റെ ഗെയിം കിട്ടില്ല കേട്ടാ.
ഏതാണ്?
ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, അതിന്റെ വീഡിയോ ഞാൻ കണ്ടു ഫുള്ള്.
ഫുള്ളിരുന്ന് കണ്ടു.
3 മണിക്കൂർ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കിട്ടില്ല ഗെയിം, സിനിമ പോലെ ഉണ്ട്.
കളിക്കുന്ന
കളിക്കണം.
നിങ്ങൾ പേടിച്ചിട്ട് നിർത്തിപ്പോയല്ലേ?
ഇത് ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് ഓൻ തന്നെ ഞെട്ടി
നിങ്ങൾ അതിന്റെ ലിങ്ക്
ടെലിഗ്രാമിൽ. മറ്റേ എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല, മറ്റേ ഞാൻ നോക്കി തരാം. മറ്റേ റെസ്ലിംഗ് കുസ്തി. പ്രയാസത്തിൽ ഡൗൺലോഡ് കിട്ടില്ലായിരിക്കും. ആയിക്കോട്ടെ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ.
Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and
പേടിയുണ്ടാവില്ല.
is a man of many talents.
ഇല്ല ഇല്ല, പേടി നിറയെ സൗണ്ട്. ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് ഊരി പിന്നെ എനിക്കൊരു പ്രശ്നമില്ല.
നമ്മളറിയേണ്ടത് എന്താണ്?
ഇതിന് നെറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ പെട്ടെന്നായിരിക്കും വരിക.
ഞാനില്ലേ, ഞാൻ ഈ ഗെയിമിലേക്ക് എങ്ങനെ അടിച്ചാലും രക്ഷിതാത്ത കളികളാവും. മറിച്ച് എങ്ങനെ അടിക്കണം എന്നാവും.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's there to belt it away. And smartly reclaimed. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
എന്തിനാണ് അങ്ങാട് കൊടുക്കണത്?
He's picked his way through.
അപ്പുറത്ത്
Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This is Batistuta.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Rivaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi gets good distance on it. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. White makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Throw it. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's Bebeto. Foden. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Bebeto.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 14.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. Number 6.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, it's Van Basten! He scored! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
ഞാൻ രണ്ട് കോൾ ഓഫ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി കളിക്കട്ടെ.
And very quickly, chance!
ഞാൻ ഇവിടുന്ന് ഗെയിം ഓൺ ആക്കിയ സൗണ്ട് വെക്കാം.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
കാരണം ഞാൻ ഓൺ ആക്കാം. ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് ഞാൻ മ്യൂട്ടാക്കാം.
And we have our very first corner. Foden! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Batistuta clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Tries to play it through.
സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Just about up to the hour now. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten gets through on his own.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cleared away. Neymar clears. He is through here. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a throw. Mbappe. Rijkaard. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Rivaldo on the through ball. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Ball is over the line.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Neymar. Great, but can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one. And
he rises! Messi gets it clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Scholes. And he's managed to get rid. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Please be
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
ഗൈസ് നിങ്ങൾ ആരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല ഗൈസ്. ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ടാ. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് സപ്പോർട്ടാ ഗൈസ്. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചേ. സീൻ കളിയായിക്കോട്ടെ അവന്മാരുടെ. മങ്കോണെന്ന് അവിടെ കൊണ്ട് ഇറക്കിട്ട് എന്തിനാണ്?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He might be in here!
That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Scholes. And it's Azar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maignan gets it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Maradona. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Scholes. Scholes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. The keeper's done ever so well.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No goals as yet. Well, the Ball's gone astray.
എന്റെ ടീമല്ലേ?
Now this could be a chance. Oh, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Costa Curta can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bebeto. Mignon getting this one clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Good ball, good take. That's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Azar. Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bebeto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Well read. And the danger is averted. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Hello
brings.
attendees, this is a lost
And after
children's
45 minutes, it is
announcement.
still
Would the
goalless.
father of
A
boy
change
in the
perhaps
yellow
after
t-shirt
half-time.
kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's come to nothing. Now it's Messi. Great vision. It's been slipped through. And he's searching through. Great chance! It's loose and it applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's had it taken off him. That has been cut short. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the through ball. Costa Curta. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pass is just off target. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Scholes gathers from the goal kick. This looks promising. Tries to get it clear. Kukçu. Ambitious ball here. And this is Messi. Now just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's Kukçu.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That is ended up in no man's land.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Tries a deft little ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for the run. Perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Division 3 ആവുമെന്ന് സുസുക്കി പോയാ മിണ്ടാണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എന്നിട്ട് സുസുക്കി ബസ്സില്ലേ
അൺഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ആക്കി.
വല്ല കാര്യം അൺഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ആക്കണ്ടത്.
ബസ്സിന്റെ വേറെ ഉണ്ട്, PC-ന്റെ ഉണ്ട്.
അതൊക്കെ എടുത്ത് ഫിഫ അല്ല, അത് ഓൺലൈൻ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല.
ബോട്ട് പോയിട്ട്
എന്തിനാ ബോർഡ് കളിക്കാൻ? ഹാർഡായിട്ട് കളിക്കാം.
ആദ്യം പഠിക്കട്ടെ കളിക്കാൻ.
അതെൻ്റെ അടുത്തും കിടക്കണ്ട. എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ഏതാ? എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് 2026 കിടക്കണ്ട്, 25 കിടക്കണ്ട്, പിന്നെ 13 ഉണ്ട്.
17.
ഡൗണവൻ മഞ്ഞേ മായല്ലേ ആകാശം. 4 വാച്ചിങ്ങളാ, 4 വാച്ചിങ്.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, getting the best. Oh, Elise! Beckham, and here's Torres. Beckham, he's found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Beckham. First quarter of an hour gone. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez. Ruben Neves gets good distance on it. Elise gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Torres. Looking to play him in. And that has been cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bebeto receives it in and a chance!
Goal!
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! He is through here! There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Mati.
പാട്ട് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ചെറുതായിട്ട്
NCS ആണ്, കോപ്പി റൈറ്റില്ലാത്ത.
അത് അങ്ങനെ വലിയ ഇതില്ലാത്തതാണ്.
ഇത് കോപ്പി റൈറ്റ് ഫ്രീ സോങ് ഞാൻ വെച്ചത്.
അറിയില്ല
മറ്റേ നമ്മളെ വീഡിയോ കൊണ്ട് ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ ഇടൂലേ, ഞാൻ കട്ടാക്കാം. ഡിസ്കോഡ് നോക്കാം, എന്റെ പാട്ടാക്കട്ടെ. നാളെ കാണാം. നാളെ കാണാൻ.
ഓക്കെ.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all... Can he finish? Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now there's a fine ball. Shifted it to the flank. Shot could be on. Little pass back. Looking for the... It's Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A finish right from the top draw! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Mbappe! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Conte knocks it into space. Mendes deals with that comfortably.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mbappe! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
ഇങ്ങനെ പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 5 തന്നെ പോകും. ഇത് നിർത്തിയാലോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ചൊരു RP കയറാം. RP കയറണോ? ചില ഞാൻ RP ആട്ടെ. ചാർജും ഇല്ല. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. മഞ്ഞേ മായന്തേ एक मिनट മഞ്ഞേ മായല്ലേ കൈ ഫോൺ ഓഫായി പോയി ഗായ്സ്. 9 ലൈക്കായി 9 ലൈക്ക്. ഇരുപത്തെട്ടാകട്ടെ. കൊസു എന്താടിയാ എനക്ക് പ്രശ്നം? ലാസ്റ്റ് ലൊക്കേഷൻ കൊടുക്കാം നമുക്ക്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ലൊക്കേഷൻ എവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്നു കൊണ്ടാറാം? അത് തന്നെ TDM. വരുമെന്ന് പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാം നമുക്ക്.
The number you have dialed cannot be reached. Please try again later. The number you have dialed cannot be reached. Please try again later. The number you have dialed. The number you have dialed cannot be.
ആളില്ല. പിന്നെ ആരാണ് ഹിറ്റ്ലർ?
The number you have dialed can.
ഡാനിനെക്കൊന്നും കാണാനേ കിട്ടിട്ടില്ല. പിന്നെ ചെറിയ നിക്സ്.
The number you have dialed cannot be. The number you have dialed cannot be.
അതൊന്നുമില്ല. അഡ്മിന്മാരും ഇല്ലേ? അഡ്മിൻ വരും. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ബോട്ട് മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ടേക്കാം. ഇത് ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ ഇതിൻ്റെ അടിയിലാണ് നിൽക്കണത്, ഭൂമിക്കടിയിൽ. വരുമോ? കുറച്ച് നേരം ഒന്ന് വെടി വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇറങ്ങി പോകാൻ നന്നായി. എന്താ ഇത് അഡ്മിൻ കാണുന്നില്ലേ? ഇങ്ങനത്തെ കാണിച്ച് മാത്രം. ഹലോ ബ്രോ, ഹലോ ഹലോ ബ്രോ, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ബ്രോ? ഹലോ 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 ഹലോ, എവിടെ പുള്ളി മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള?
சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ.
ആ ഹലോ,
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க. சொல்லுங்க.
പേരെന്താ?
என் பேரு மாலிக்.
മാലിക്. ഓക്കെ.
உங்க பேரு?
എൻ്റെ പേര് പൊടിയൻ.
பொடியனா?
പൊടിയൻ പൊടിയൻ.
ഏത് ക്ലബ്ബ്?
ക്ലബ്ബൊന്നുമില്ല, സിറ്റിസൺ.
സിറ്റിസൺ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
ബ്രോ ഏതിലാ?
நான் ക്ലബ്ബിൽ തരില്ല, ഫാമിലിയിലുണ്ട്.
ഫാമിലി ഏതാ?
HF.
ഓക്കെ. അഡ്മിനെ വിളിച്ചാ?
ഹെൽപ്പ് പൊട്ടിങ്ങളാ? വിളിച്ചു.
വിളിച്ചിട്ട് വരുന്നില്ല, ഞാൻ കുറച്ചേരം വിളിച്ചിട്ട്.
വരും.
ഈ TDMന്റെ ഈ അവസ്ഥ ഒന്ന് മാറ്റണം. എപ്പോൾ ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോയാലും ഈ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയാണ് വന്നു കയറുമ്പോ.
நானே டிடிஎம்ல தான் குவிட் பண்ணேன், இங்க வந்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
ഞാനും അതെ.
അത്രല്ല
എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാ?
நம்ம பாவம், இவமாரு பாவம் செத்து கிடக்கு.
അഡ്മിൻ ടെലിപ്പോർട്ട് ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യൂ. എന്നിട്ട് വന്നു. കേക്കാം.
നീക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല ബ്രോ, എന്ത് ചെയ്യണ്ടേ?
ഇവിടെ കണ്ടുണ്ട് വണ്ടി. വണ്ടി കാണാം. ഇവിടെ കാണാൻ വണ്ടി. /FPS അതിട്ടില്ല.
Bro.
തീർന്നു. ലാഗ് വന്നു നോക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? അലീന അടിച്ചിട്ട് അതാരടാ? ഇല്ലാമ പണം ബഹീനത്താ വിധി. Mennä kodon ovelle. ലാഗ് അടിക്കണം. ഇവൻ ആരതാ ഇത്? ജോക്കറും വിക്കി കറക്റ്റ് ഞാൻ വന്ന് വീണോട്ട് തന്നെ വീണു. എന്താ എൻ്റെ അടി മാത്രം കൊള്ളാത്തത്? ഡൂറ് കൊച്ചി. കുറേ നേരം തന്നെ കൊല്ലണത്. തിരിച്ചു പോണ്ട. സെൻട്രലാണ്.
വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? രണ്ട് CP-യാ. റൂം ബഗ്ഗായി.
ഇല്ല ശരി.
അല്ല CP ഇപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ട്.
ഇല്ല 2 CP ആണ്.
അല്ല CP അത് ബഗ്ഗായി. എനിക്ക് ഒന്നുകൂടെ
ഒരു കാര്യം ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ ഓസിയാണേ,
95G.
അശ്രീലാണത്? അശ്രീലാണോ?
ഒരാളും കൂടി വരും. 95G.
ഹലോ ബ്രോ, പേരെന്താ? ഹലോ, പേരെന്താ? ഹൾക്ക ഫാൽക്കൺ. ഓക്കെ.
ചുമ്മാരി പറയാൻ റൂമിടറാ. റൂം ഇട്ടിട്ടേ റേഡിയോയില് പറയാം. കോഡ് പറയാം. റേഡിയോയില് കോഡ്.
റൂം ഡെവിഡ് ആരുടെ റൂം ഇടാ?
ഞാടാ
VC കേട്ടോ. VC
ഹലോ, കേക്കാവോ കുട്ടായി?
റൂമിട്ടാ അടിച്ചില്ല
പോന്നോ. പറഞ്ഞില്ല. ഇതിലാക്കണം. നോക്കട്ടെ. എനിക്ക് പറ്റാനുള്ള ഭയങ്കര കത്തണം. ഇത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ പ്ലേസ്.
എനിക്ക് വന്നില്ലടാ. അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ്
സെറ്റാവുന്നില്ല കാര്യം. ഞാൻ ഇറങ്ങട്ടെ. ഇതൊന്നും ഇറങ്ങിയാൽ ശരിയാവില്ല. ഇനിയും വന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ തന്നെ കയറേണ്ടി വരും. കേട്ടില്ല, കേൾക്കാനില്ല ബ്രോ. ട്രക്കില്ല. അത് ബാക്കി നാളെ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ഗൈസ്. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ബ്രദേഴ്സ്.